It's the Gospel Journal, Malawi, and welcome to a brand new week. And today is Sunday, 19th of April, 2026. And the topic for this week is the message from the book of James. So, in essence, we are going to look at the book of James, breaking down to understand the core message of the book. And I'm reading from James chapter 1, verse number 2, and it reads, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds." So today, our focus of the message is coming from James chapter 1, verses 1 to 18. And this is the summary of this passage. Tomorrow we'll look from verse 19 going on to finish chapter 1, and then we'll go on until we finish the book of James. So from James chapter 1, verses 1 to 18, James encourages believers he's writing to find joy in trials, as the trials bring a test to produce endurance, spiritual maturity, and wisdom. So in essence, a trial that comes in your life has the opportunity to bring out the good out of you. So he mentions that it produces endurance. One learns how to endure in life, but also spiritual maturity. You cannot grow to spiritual maturity without trials, but also we become wiser. So wisdom is learned. So trials are not just to be avoided. No one should think of running away from trials. Trials will come, and let us welcome them, because in essence, they also bring other dimensions that are important for our spiritual growth and on our spiritual journey. So we become complete. So James writes to say we become complete in faith, because trials, they bring out the aspects that I've mentioned. And when we go through these, we become a balanced person, and we know both sides of life. But also, he says, blessed is the one who endures up to the end, or remains steadfast under temptation, because they will receive the crown of life. So this is central in chapter 1, verses 1 to 18, that temptations are coming and they must not be avoided. They bring other new dimensions to make us whole and complete. But the one who endures up to the end receives the crown of life. But also, he says temptations, they come from two sources. He says temptations, they arise from our own desires. Now, he focuses on our own desires. Apart from us, temptations, they also come from outside us. But he looks at temptations that they come from us because of failure to meet what we desire, things that we are looking for, and it leads forth to sin and death. So when a temptation comes, look at it. Is it coming from within you or from without? So if it is coming from without or outside you, you know how to deal with it. Yes, and if you know it coming from within you, then you also know how to deal with yourself. So God is never the source of trials and temptations to make us fail. Yes, God may allow temptations to come on our lives, but He does not create them to make us fail. He is a loving God and wants us to continue standing in faith. So that's why he writes to say, no one should think that I'm being tempted by God, because God is a source of all good things, and He cannot allow to make a temptation come on our lives for the sole reason to make us fail. So he writes to say, even if temptation is displeasing, but let's focus on the crown of life, which is the ultimate goal. So as we finish James chapter 1, verses 1 to 18, So let's pray that God gives you and me the grace to overcome so that we should not miss on the crown of life. We live in a world full of temptations, but those temptations, they bring forth a better dimension to make us strong and complete as a man and woman of faith, and do not lose on the ultimate crown of life. Good morning.